Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/SYS podcast. Now, on to today's episode. Welcome to the Speak Your Success podcast. Family, what is the deal? I'm your host of the Speak Your Success podcast, TEDx speaker and best-selling author Jonathan Jones. And today, friends, I want you to get relentless pursuing your dreams. That's right. I'm tired of hearing people talk about their settling. I'm tired of hearing people say they don't have time. I'm tired of hearing people not making themselves a priority. And I'm calling each and every one of you out because I was this person. And there are some days where I'm still this person. Can I be honest with you today, friends? Because I don't want you to think, oh, John, you got it all together. I don't. I don't. I wish I did. In perfect honesty, and in a perfect world, I would love to say I have it all together. I would love to say I wake up early every morning and I get after it. There's some days I just don't feel like getting to it. So that's why I want to share with you these steps today so that we can stop settling in 2018, so that we can be relentless in pursuing our dreams. I was listening to the 10 and 2 podcast the other day. Shout out to Alexia. Shout out to Nomni. Shout out to Mr. Blank. And they began to talk about the art of the side hustle. And as I listened to them more and more, they were sharing tangible ways that individuals can make money if they truly need to make money. And then after listening to them, I was like, wow, well, I think I'm doing something right, because in the meantime, in between time, as I'm currently constructing out and building out my dream, which is to ultimately be a full-time speaker, travel across the world, and empowering other people to pursue their own dreams as well, I began to think, man, I'm doing something right, because that's why I get up in the morning and I drive for Uber. And that's why I drive late at night for Uber during the weekends. So friends, right there, I want to put in a shameless plug. If you're looking for a way to make some extra cash, looking for a way to make just, a couple of quick dollars, I'm going to go ahead and drop the Uber promo code in the show notes so that you can have the opportunity to register for Uber. And that way, you have flexibility to pick up some cash. That way you have the freedom to do what you need to do and still be able to bring in some form of revenue. So just want to put that out there for an opportunity for a side hustle. If you're needing to make some quick cash and wanting to make some quick bucks, friends, go ahead and join Uber, because it definitely works out in your favor. You pick up people, you get to meet cool people, and also get to make some cash throughout the process. However, like we're talking about today, being relentless in pursuing your dreams. No more settling in 2018. That's right. So I want to give you some tangible application. I know it's been a while, but now we're trying to get back to it. And we're going to get back to it. So today I want to give you 5 things that help you close the gap towards your dream. Let's get into it. The first thing you have to do is you have to own your dream. Because people who aren't pursuing their dreams and people who aren't achieving their dreams, they're kind of believing they can do it, or they might say maybe, or I'll get to that another day, or maybe later, and I don't feel like it right now. These are individuals who really aren't owning their dream. But the second you begin to own your dream, then a shift begins to take place in your mind. And then where your mind goes, the rest of your energy flows. So once you own your dream, then you can be able to really go after it. So own your dream. And when I say own your dream, I want you to write it down. I want you to tell a friend. I want you to tell a family member. I want you to tell somebody who you know is going to help push you to make sure that you walk that thing out. The second thing is you have to see it. It's easy to say that I want to do this and I want to do that. To put those things in the atmosphere, that's the easy part. But you have to take the time and you have to really challenge your mind to go beyond your logic. You have to challenge your mind to see things before they even take place. My coach, Coach Carter, when I played for Richland basketball team in 2009, he would always tell us, you got to visualize the game before it happens. We have to visualize the play before it happens. And when you begin to visualize things before they happen, then you put in the proper work. Then you take the necessary steps. So you got to see it. Average folks say, once you show me, I'll believe. Extraordinary people say, I believe. Now go ahead and show me. All right, friends, next, you got to say that thing. Talk that talk. Say it with expectation. Speak life into your dream. Speak life into your goals. Make sure to speak life into yourself. There are days that I don't feel like it. There are days that I don't want to. However, understanding that my goal is to pour into other people. My goal is to empower other people. And selfishly, my goal is to provide for my family. And family to come ultimately forces me to do what I need to do. So you have to say it. After you say it, then you have to walk in it. You have to be. You have to do all it is that you say that you want to do. And you have to be all that is that you say that you want to be. Sometimes people ask us, what do you want to be when you grow up? Then you answer that question. They say, well, how are you going to do that? And then sometimes people hit you with another question after that because they hear the lack of confidence in your voice. You have to say it with boldness. You have to say it with confidence. You have to say it because you know who you are and you've identified what you desire to do, and you have to really stand in it just so that people know that you're serious. When they see you a couple months down the road, they say, well, I thought you were going to do this. I am doing it right now. Some people would say, walk by faith. Other people would say, speak into the universe. I would say it's called faith. And then lastly, friends, you got to set that thing off. That's right. Just like your girl, Frankie, and just like the rest of them in the movie, set it off. They got to a point where they were sick and tired of being sick and tired. You have to get to a place in your life where you realize that you're tired of getting your bills on your credit card getting declined. You're tired of your credit card being overcharged. You're tired of not having enough money at the end of the month. You got to be to a point where you get tired of not being able to hang out with your significant other, to where you are tired of sitting in the house because you can't do anything else, because you can't afford nothing else. You have to get tired because you want more for your life. And you realize your life has more value than you ever thought. You have to get tired and set that thing off. It's too difficult. It's too difficult to live a life struggling. Living a life struggling is one thing, because some people have some situations that put them in certain places. But on the other hand, living a life to continue to choose to struggle when you know you have something in you. You know you have a gift. You know you have a passion. You know you have a heart. You know that there are certain things that God has gifted you specifically with, so that one, you don't have to struggle, and two, so you can provide for your family. How are you going to use that gift? It's time for us to stop settling. It's 2018. We're halfway through the year. No more settling in 2018. We have to relentlessly pursue our dreams. So today I want us to go ahead and get at it. I want us to go ahead and get to it. Friends, if you're following us on our social platforms, SYS Podcast 1 on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, give us a mention, leave us a review, and subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, etc. Let us know that you're listening. Just chime in. Send us a tweet. Use the hashtag SYSP, and we would love to interact with you. We would love to hear what your goals are. We would love to hear what your dreams are. But one more time, I'm going to go ahead and give us the 5 things to close the gap to get into our dream. 1, you got to own it. 2, you have to see it. 3, you have to say it. 4, you have to walk in it. And 5, you got to set that thing off. When you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, then something will begin to shift. And then you will make a change. But friends, the decision is up to you. TEDx speaker and best-selling author Jonathan Jones reminding you to speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why would you want to live any other way?